country like Mauritius, that in the last European Development Fund had more than 75 million euros in development aid, in the 11th European Development Fund will have only 9.9 million. Now, of course, the reaction of our counterpart, which is the Minister of Finance, is you are abandoning us. We are victim of our success, which is something that you, Ambassador to Brussels, likes to repeat very often. We are the victim of our success. Well, it is not so. The fact is that we go from a type of cooperation, which is development aid, with a donor and a recipient, so in a certain sense a vertical relationship, to an horizontal partnership among equals. And this loss of financial support in the specific bilateral aid devoted to development, and we have decided to focus on one area, which is tertiary education and research development.
Moi je crois que c'est très important que le 11e FED soit focalisé sur les questions de coopération universitaire et de recherche. C'est tout à fait le sens de l'action que la France essaie d'avoir à Maurice, c'est-à-dire aider les institutions universitaires mauriciennes, les universités mauriciennes à monter en qualité. Et bien sûr, ça passe par le développement de la recherche, et puis aussi aider surtout des institutions étrangères sérieuses, et notamment européennes. Il y a déjà beaucoup d'institutions à venir ici pour consolider ou pour aider au développement de la stratégie de Knowledge Hub, de hub éducatif, en laquelle nous croyons beaucoup, et au fond qui connaissait bien avec une ambition d'économie de service qui est celle aujourd'hui de Maurice. Donc je veux dire que les priorités de l'Union européenne de ce point de vue-là rejoignent parfaitement les priorités bilatérales de nos pays, et je pense que c'est exactement la même chose pour le Royaume-Uni.
Thank you. So actually our 11th PDF will be, as our head of delegation said, will be on tertiary education, research and innovation. So we are right now at programming stage. So we're still discussing with the Ministry of Education responsible for tertiary education on the overall results and objectives. But we want to go rather in the field of skills mismatch, youth employability, and for research we will go rather in terms of research funding and see how we can foster innovation so that everybody agrees that innovation will be a key factor for Mauritius to go from an upper middle income country to a high income country. So we really want to work with the government of Mauritius here and the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of ICT and Innovation to be able to achieve this.
Are these needs the ones that have been formulated by the Mauritian government, or actually there are things that the European Union want to do?
No, everything we do in collaboration. So we drafted the program jointly. So of course we respond to the needs of the government, and we determine, we agree jointly that tertiary education and innovation was a priority. So of course we don't impose anything. We work really based on the priorities of the government, and we just got the reconfirmation recently about the fact that tertiary education and innovation are the priorities of the current government.
We had recently a meeting with the Minister of Education, and she totally endorsed that. It goes in the sense of creating these centers of excellence in the country, and the Ministry of Innovation also completely support and endorse these. If you want, this is a programming that had been prepared in the previous government, but we had a Ministry of Tertiary Education. Now we have two different ministries, but they both agreed and endorsed the approach, and we are working with those.
You're making the shift from having been a low-income country to now an upper-middle-income country. You're going on to become a high-income country with, we hope, a second economic miracle. But when I talk to people, there's still a little bit of what I would call a low-income mentality of looking for development aid for other nations to help you. And I think, as the European Union here has discovered, as we downsize the aid, and Britain doesn't give bilateral aid to Mauritius anymore, and I think for good reason, there's a lot of people who question that, and they say, why isn't aid being given in the same way? And as Aldo said, if you can make that change in the way in which you think about Mauritius, instead of being an aid recipient as a true partner, it's going to benefit you. As the new government looks to engage on new projects, what I say is quality and price are important, but skills transfer so that Mauritians truly gain something into the future is very, very important and should be part of any project. You know, and this is what I think European Union countries can offer. They're French, British, European, Italian companies. This is what we have the expertise to do.